Hello there peeps. Today, if I can zoom out a bit, can I? Oh yes I can. Let's stick my thumb over the screen. We've got a Sony Vaio all-in-one PC screen. It's basically a massive bloody laptop. Ooh, stylish and sleek. No idea what it's got. It's got Windows Vista, Core 2 Duo. Anyway, it's a big old lump. So I thought we would finish taking it apart, see what we've got. I haven't had one of these apart before, so I'm not exactly sure how many screws there are, but as I always say, unscrew everything and eventually it'll probably fall apart. Well, as you can't see much, but if I zoom in too far we lose everything. Oh, I'm talking too slow, sorry. There we go. That's a bit shady, isn't it? Why is it so shady? Oh, not much I can do about it. I hope you can see. There's literally one screw left. As you can see, I've picked this up in the rain. So I'm certainly not going to be plugging it in to see if it works. I hope you can see that. Laptop RAM chips. Where's me Sherlock Holmes spyglass? 1 GB. Are they worth keeping? Too late, they're in the RAM box. All the rest of the RAMs I've been collecting over the past year. Seems a very, well not very, but rather complicated setup. No, it's not that complicated if I can break it. Well, as soon as I can pretty much break anything. Oh, look at that. One screw left, and it's the one that won't undo, and it happens to be holding on the cooler. I think so. I need to be cutting something. Come on, you pile of shit. Oh, there we go. Got access to the bits and bobs. Unusual looking motherboard, but this is the first all-in-one I've stripped. I've got one indoors, but I'm trying to fix that. So I've got a computer that runs Windows 10. Reliably. The one I've got indoors came originally with Windows 10, so apart from all the bloatware that comes with it, it should hopefully run it alright. As I say, I'm rebuilding that one. That one's got a hard drive error. It's not detecting the hard drive. We got a bit of number 2 copper, a bit of aluminium. Just stripping that off later. Metal socket, bold as most PCs are now. Pinless CPU, probably the cheapest, crappiest ones you can get. It's fairly old as well, being an i2. What are we on now? i7. Never really saw the point of these all-in-ones, but I suppose somebody saw the point of them. You don't get many of them. I've only ever had 2 in, what, 7 years of scrapping e-waste full time. It's only the second one I've had, as I say. The last one I had was 2016. That's the one I got indoors that I'm trying to fix. It's got a hard drive issue. It won't boot from the hard drive. And if anyone knows Windows 10, because it's only available to download online, you can't just go and get a hooky version of it like you can with all the other Windows, which is obviously why they've made it online download. You can't just go and get a hooky version of it, stick a CD in and boot from the CD. You've got to get somebody who's written it to a CD so you can boot it from the CD. So I've got mine At the moment I boot it from a USB, which my son sorted out for me. I'm sure somebody out there is going, what are you talking about? It's a piece of piss, you just do this, this and this. Well, if you do just do this, 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 and it is a piece of piss, for God's sake, tell me in the comments so I can figure out how to get this Windows 10 computer up and running with a hard drive that's not recognised. Always a hidden screw. But your big screwdriver doesn't fit. The screw gun that doesn't fit. C'est la vie, as the French would say. Well, they'd probably say it slightly better French, well, much better French accent than I do. Let's face it, I haven't had trouble with the English accent, and I've been practicing that for 50 years. Anyway, we've got some more number 2 copper. By the time I've chopped that out and peeled it out, that'll be number 2. That's number 2, a bit of aluminium and a couple of motors. I won't bother with them, they'll go straight to my scrap man. I don't micro scrap everything down to the last nth of a degree because it's just not worth it. I could be spending my time out picking up 10 kilos of VIR a night rather than stripping something that's worth 2p. So if it's copper, I'll rip it off. If it's aluminium, it pretty much goes to my scrap man, because I think I've said this before, but not that anybody out there listens. I don't do aluminium. I give it to my scrap man. It keeps him coming back for all my microwaves filled up with rubbish. I know scrap men are classed as bin divers, but having been one for 35 years, I like to make sure they earn a little bit as well. Leave a little meat on the bone for the next man. That's what I like to say. Unless of course it's a McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese and the next man can fuck off, it's mine. Alright, what we got here? Hidden screw. Probably a not very hidden screw, and I'm looking straight at it and it's just not undoing it. Ah, is that it? Could be. Yep, that's the Hong Kong Fooey screw. So I've only got the sniffles, I haven't got Corona. Well, I did have a bottle of Corona last night. Not a bad beer as it goes. It's only got very expensive since this outbreak though. I think some of the beer manufacturers are playing on the English sense of humour. Right, well I'm going to nick all the crystals because e-waste bloody Ben. I've been nicking crystals now for 4 years. I'm on my second report jar. No idea what they're worth. I'll stick them on eBay one day. Well, there you go. There's a Sony Vaio all-in-one motherboard. Somebody had already been in there and took out the hard drive, so most of the screws were unscrewed. It was just a few odds and sods that were a pain in the ass to get out, but that's the same with anything you strip. There you go. Another motherboard to go over on the pile. I've got about 2 yard bags full of motherboards at the moment, and one of these days I'm going to have to get rid of it all because it's filling up my garage. Mind you, I've also got getting up to 30 sacks of VIR at the moment, and they're sort of 3/4 foot high sacks. So there's quite a lot there. I'm probably getting on for half a ton of VIR I've got to run in. I want to do it by November because I did my last run in November, and I like to do things on a yearly basis just so I can keep track of what I've earned. What's that? Pile of crap. Well, there we go. Wasn't particularly exciting, was it? But 90% of scrapping isn't particularly exciting, unfortunately. But I do it because I like taking shit apart, and I have severe trouble putting shit back together again. Which is strange being a mechanic, but you know, it's much easier to just take stuff apart and not have to put it back together again. less stressful anyway. More relaxing because you haven't got to sit there thinking about putting it back together again. You've always got to, when you're taking stuff apart, as a mechanic, you're always thinking, oh, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. You're always working your brain, apparently. I just find this a damn sight more enjoyable. And it's certainly easier on the old back. I've already got 2 slip discs, I don't want a third. Well, I've got 2 impacted discs. I've probably got a third disc out simply because the 2 below it are knackered. Anyway, enough of my whining. If I whine anymore, I'm likely to start a Patreon page and make you pay for the privilege of listening to me whine. Anyway, that's that stripped down. Goes in the number 2 bucket. It's hollow tube, so there's bugger all there. It's not like I'm giving loads away. And as I say, I like to leave a little bit of meat on the bone for me scrap man. I can't just keep giving him crap all the time. Well, I probably could, but eventually he's going to be like, hang on a minute, you're making all the money and I'm taking all your rubbish away. I'm not a bin man. Everyone needs to make money, so like I say, leave a little bit for the next man, yeah? Doesn't have to cost you loads. Seeing as that was so easy, same as I did with the Xbox One, I'll have a bonus keyboard. Crappy clacky keyboard, not a decent clacky keyboard. Because I still collect the Mylars. And this is the downside with these. You don't get a lot out of Mylars, and what you do is only silver, which is about 1/300th the price of bloody gold. Actually, it's probably more than that. I think it's like £35 an ounce silver, something ridiculous like that. It was gold's over 1,000. And to get it, you have to take all these damn screws out. A good 15 odd screws. And you have to take another 3 screws out. You have to toll on your batteries. Well, drill batteries anyway. That goes in the rubbish. And we're still not finished yet. There's a chip on board, what I call a cob board. It's just got a chip built into it. You get them in mice, you get them in keyboards, you get them in lots of things actually. There's your Mylars. There's the silver contacts. You have to pull them apart and you have to take the, I don't know if you can see that, the centre one's got lots of holes in it. So when you press your finger on the button, 2 contacts that sit either side make contact, and that's how the computer knows you've pressed the button. There you go. That can go in the bag. I'm up to about 8 kilos of Mylars at the moment. So, no idea what they're worth. We'll find out one day. I'll probably end up selling them on eBay. I doubt I'm going to do any of the metallurgical wizardry myself. I'm a bit too clumsy to be messing with acid, truth be told. I'll probably end up with half my face missing. And I'm sure there's somebody out there said that wouldn't be a bad thing, losing half a face that's that bad. But I like it. I like to get up in the morning and not recognise the man in the mirror. Well, to be fair, I do that most mornings anyway. Say good morning to myself because I'm half asleep. But there you go. Anyway peeps, that was a really boring waste of time. Catch you later.